Hi Beverly, this is a cork board that we've put in our kitchen, and it's just kind of a running thing of what I'm doing with Sarah just at the moment, and I thought I would just give you a video of what we're working on. And there right here is that calendar that you emailed to us in January when I was asking questions about how would be the best way to teach Sarah about the calendar and the days of the week, etc. So there that is. And then what we've done is we've done kind of like a seasonal page, and on that seasonal page we've written people's birthdays that we know, different holidays. We've written a little bit about the weather, and each day I try and talk to Sarah about something about each season. So I'd ask her questions like what happens to bears in the winter, what happens to trees, etc. And then this is something, and I call it what are we doing today? And throughout the day Sarah was asking repeatedly 10-20 times a day, what are we doing today? What is next? So what I kind of did was got index cards and different stickers, pictures of people, and every day we kind of go through this catalog that I have of different things. So today we would do schoolwork, Daddy's day off, go for a nature walk, visit Papa, and then visit Charlene, who is our RDI therapist. So that's kind of what we do for our calendar work. And something we've just started today is I had this old chore chart, and she didn't really like the pictures. So what I did is I went onto the computer and I looked at old-fashioned clip art. She seems to do well if there's more details and things. And I don't know, it might be a little bit blurry on the video, but we have different things for morning, noon, after school, nighttime, and just extra things we do in the day. So what happens is when Sarah's completed all the cards, she'll put this in the envelope, and then we'll put a sticker on the calendar day when she's completed everything. And then at the end of the day we would put everything that's in this envelope, and then we put it back on this chore chart again. And this here is something that we've gotten from RDI, our therapist, Charlene, and it's been absolutely wonderful. And what it is, it's just kind of about our feelings. So this is calm, where we want to be, and this is confused. And it says right on there, I need to ask questions to help me understand. Now, if you don't ask the questions, the next emotion you're going to go into is disappointed. And it says, I need to help tell somebody how I feel. Now, from there, you can either tell somebody, go back into confused, and then go back to calm. Or if you don't ask for help, then you get into upset. And that's what upset looks like. And then on the other part of the chart is frustrated, which I think is an emotion Sarah feels more than confused. So I need to ask somebody for help. Now if she doesn't ask for help, the next emotion she will get into is angry. And it says I need to take some deep breaths. So from there she can either go back into frustration and calm, or she can go back into furious, which is right there. And I think that's everything. Oh, letters. So each week we work on a letter. So this is the week that we worked on the letter C. So what I do is I have my index cards, and then we have words, and she just repeats them after me. So we have caterpillar, cow, crocodile, cat, and clown. And then each day of the week I'll do a different craft, and we do 4 days of school, and then on the 5th day is a therapy day. And I just find I just drop school on that day. It's too much. So one day we cut out the C's, and then we dyed sugar purple, and then we just put this on the blue paper. And then the next day we just kind of went through the newspaper and found words that started first with C. So we had the camera, cola, candies, and a car. And this here is a cat, and she doesn't like doing fine motor skill stuff. So I've been really trying to incorporate small crafts where she uses that skill. So this is a cat, and she just had to cut it out. I helped her with some cutting, and then we glued it together. And this is our sign language, and she's really kind of interested in this. So we do the C, and then we say C says ka, C says ka, crunchy, crunchy cookie, ka, ka, ka. And she seems to be really remembering the sign language, which surprises me, and it doesn't. And then the last thing we would do is our letter book, and that's her printing. And what there is, I don't know if you can see, there's just fine dots where she has to go over the printing. She's not at the point where she would do this independently, and it's something she really doesn't like doing. And then what I have her do, I don't push her to write the cat, but what I'm trying to get her to do is, these are cut out separately, and just have her recognize that word that matches that word, and then she has to glue it into the book. And these little books are the same words as the index cards that I showed you before. And that's kind of like a little snapshot of our calendar work and our alphabet work.